So the semi-finals for the Women's Olympic Football Tournament have been completed last night. Let's go through these two matches and go through who is into the finals. So the first match that was on was the USA against Germany. The USA beating Germany earlier in this tournament 4-1 in the group stages. Now I predicted that this was going to be a closer game than that, and so it proved to be as well. The USA were definitely the better of the two sides throughout the first 90 minutes of the match, but were unable to score despite their best efforts. Despite all the saves from the Germany goalkeeper, the USA were shut out, and it was a 0-0 after full time. And of course, we end up going to extra time, half an hour of that, 2 15-minute halves, and it was in the first of those halves that Sophia Smith ended up scoring for the USA, the only goal of the game to put the Americans into the Olympics final, which is obviously a huge result for them. Commiserations to Germany, they gave a real good goal. They are one of the best sides in the world. I mean, they are going to be, given that they're in the semi-finals of the Olympics, and the women's tournament for the Olympics is unlike the men's, where it's actually the senior players. There's no restrictions on ages for the women. So yeah, obviously Germany playing very well to try and get to penalties by the end, really finding a real onslaught of chances against the USA, but not enough in the end. The Germans go through to the bronze medal match, where they will play against, well, let's get into that. A much more eventful game in the other side. Brazil against Spain. Now, this was a nuts game, to be fair. This was absolutely crazy. It started off with Spain actually the better side, to be fair, but Brazil took the lead, just like they did against France, to be fair. France being the better side earlier on in that one, but Brazil taking the lead in that. They did the same here. A 6-minute own goal from Paredes ended up putting Brazil 1-0 up, and they made it 2-0, this time with one of their own players, Portillo, with a goal again in the 4th minute of added on time at the end of the first half to put the Brazilians 2-0 up going into the second half. From there, Spain still continued to be the dominant force, but they just could not score. Spain doing their classic, they're just trying to walk it in really kind of tactics. Normally they can walk it in, but they didn't manage it against Brazil for a long time. And then it became 3-0 to Brazil, thanks to Adriana in the 71st minute, putting them 3-0 up. Paralluelo, I can't say that name, I speak some Spanish as well. That is such a hard name to say. Paralluelo, I can't say it. That person, they got a goal back for Spain 85 minutes in, giving them some glimmer of hope that they could take it to extra time, that they could make a comeback of it. But Caroline ended up ending all those hopes in the 91st minute, the first minute of added on time at the end of the game, making it 4-1. But that person again, that lady for Spain, she scored a second goal to make it 4-2 by the finish, but it was too late by then, unfortunately for them. Yeah, really unfortunate for Spain. They did play well throughout this tournament, but unfortunately they might be world champions, but they have been knocked out in the semi-finals of this. And they will play Germany for the bronze medal match on, I believe it's Saturday. Let me just look at the times and the dates. No, it's Friday. Friday, 2 p.m. kickoff UK time, 3 p.m. kickoff in France. And on Saturday, it is the final, Brazil against the USA, 4 p.m. UK time kickoff, 5 p.m. local time in France. My predictions still stand. I still think it's going to be Spain that get the bronze medal, and I think it's going to be Brazil that get the gold medal. Brazil have knocked out the world champions and also the hosts in this tournament, and they finished 3rd in their group as well. For me, it's written in the stars that they will win this tournament, but could be wrong. USA definitely going into that one as the favourites. They are absolutely fired up after being, quite frankly, humiliated at the World Cup in 23, so they're looking to save some face and save some kind of reputation with that. But yeah, there we go, guys. That's what happened in the semi-finals. I'll be here to, of course, cover the bronze medal and the gold medal match for this tournament too, with videos on Friday and Saturday as well. So I'll be covering all that with some reviews of those. But yeah, guys, we'll see you for the next one very soon here on thefootballchronicle.com, where we're covering all the football news, transfers, and of course all this Olympic action ahead of the English football season too. So yeah, stay tuned.